Early 60s in America, and it's the calm before the storm. Across the Atlantic, a cultural earthquake was quietly brewing the dawn of the British invasion. This wasn't just about the music. The British invasion was a historic moment that turned the cultural landscape of the globe, especially America, on its head. Post-World War II, Britain had its youth craving something fresh. They found that spark in American rock and roll and R&B. These sounds brought new energy and a message of hope to a war-weary Britain. British bands didn't just mimic these American tunes. They added their own unique twist and style, creating a new musical form. This innovation was crucial for rock music's evolution in Britain and had a massive impact on the global music scene. The Beatles on The Ed Sullivan Show was more than just a TV gig. It sent shockwaves through American pop culture, marking the start of British music's invasion of the US market. From that point, Beatlemania transcended mere fandom to become a societal phenomenon.
Landing in the US, we could physically feel the passion and love. It was the moment we realized our music could truly change the world.
The Beatles' music, style, and their call for freedom and creativity impacted youth worldwide. They set new standards not just in music but in fashion, language, and lifestyle. The Rolling Stones brought a different flavor compared to the Beatles. Their sound was rawer, more primal, deeply rooted in the blues.
We've always wanted to make our own music. Blues spoke truth to us, and we wanted to capture that truth in our music.
The Rolling Stones' music is characterized by its edginess, often touching on themes of sex, drugs, and even racial or gender discrimination, all under the banner of freedom. Their sound and stage presence brought fresh experiences to audiences, effectively broadening the definition of rock music. The Who and the Kinks each contributed to the British invasion in their own way. The Who expanded the artistic possibilities of rock with their destructive live shows and rock operas.
The British invasion left an indelible mark not just on American, but on global culture. It showcased how music could be a catalyst for social change.
Meanwhile, the Kinks wove everyday stories and social commentary into their songs, adding narrative depth to rock music. Both bands proved rock could carry cultural messages beyond mere entertainment. The impact of the British invasion went beyond the music industry, affecting fashion, language, and even the identity of American youth culture. This era saw vibrant cultural exchanges between Britain and America, opening new perspectives on music, fashion, and lifestyle. At first, the American music scene was wary of these British bands sweeping their charts. But as time went on, this rivalry pumped new energy and creativity into both countries' music scenes. The British invasion became a driving force in the evolution of American music and reaching the musical échec between the two. Jimi Hendrix rode this wave, blowing away British audiences with performances they couldn't get enough of, while Bob Dylan's encounter with the Beatles birthed folk rock, influencing each other massively.
It was unbelievable. I never expected such a wild welcome in Britain. Seeing all those fans, I had to pinch myself, wondering if it was all a dream.
Fashion paradigms shifted too, with the mod look becoming mainstream thanks to the Beatles, turning modern suits into a standard. Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones also became a fashion icon, influencing the industry. Yet, not all reactions were positive. As the British invasion's influence grew, some U.S. Congress members and conservative groups saw it as a threat to American culture. They claimed British influence would corrupt American youth, organizing militias to patrol young people, with penalties as severe as expulsion from college for those caught with these bands' records. Despite the backlash, the British invasion continued to grow. Even the Soviet Union, seeking economic benefits and responding to the youth's desires, eventually embraced the movement. Gorbachev himself said, "We communicated through the Beatles and reformed."
More than any ideology, religion, the Vietnam War, or any conflict, or even nuclear bombs, the Beatles were the single most important reason for the spread of the Cold War.
The Beatles played a crucial role in breaking down the anti-Western, closed-off stance of communist regimes. The British invasion left a lasting legacy beyond its musical contributions. It broadened the diversity and complexity of rock, influencing subsequent music genres. It also acted as a catalyst for challenging social attitudes and values, encouraging freedom and creativity through music. This then leads to and concludes with the second British invasion that emerged in the 1970s.